Good afternoon and welcome to the election news. I am Kayode Adebayo. President Muhammadu Buhari today cast his vote for the 2023 presidential and National Assembly elections. The number one citizen exercised his franchise at the Kobafaro polling unit 003 of Sakinyara Hayward of Daura in Daura local government area of Katsina State. The president cast his vote in company of his wife Aisha and personal aides. Shortly after arrival at the polling unit, President Buhari handed over using the biometric voter accreditation system. The presiding officer for Kobafaro polling unit, Yashidaru, handed the ballot papers for both the presidential and National Assembly elections to the Nigerian leader to vote for the candidate of his choice before dropping the ballot papers in the designated box. Meanwhile, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Senator Bola Tinubu, cast his vote at his polling unit located at Alausa in Ikeja. Senator Tinubu was accompanied by his wife, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, arrived at the venue and was attended to by the officials of Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for accreditation and voting. Also, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, accompanied by his wife, Titi Abubakar, arrived at Ajia polling unit 012 ward in Jimeta area of Yola in Adamawa State, where he cast his vote. Similarly, Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi reportedly cast his vote at polling unit 19 in Angulo area of Anambra State, just as a report also indicates that the NNPP presidential candidate Rabiu Musa Kokwanso also cast his vote at his polling unit in Malami area of Kano in Kano State. Meanwhile, Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has expressed satisfaction at the conduct of the presidential and National Assembly elections which held across the country today. The governor, who noted the effectiveness of BVAS machines in the process of the election, commended the electorates in the state for their peaceful conduct. Governor's Office correspondent Abdurrahim Adekilepon has the details.
Senator Ademola Adeleke arrived at the Unit 9, Ward 2, Sagba Bogunde in Ede North local government area at exactly 8:42 in the morning, in company of his wives and other family members. On arrival, the governor asked who the last person was so he could join the queue, but the people insisted that he should be the first to vote. He then proceeded to present his permanent voter's card, after which he was accredited and given ballot papers. After casting his ballots, the governor described the exercise as being efficient and fast. He lauded the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for a seamless arrangement.
So far, so good. The whole process is going very well, and I believe it will end well.
On the issue of security, Senator Adeleke appealed to the electorate to go about exercising their franchise peacefully.
It should be law-abiding. Election is not a do or die. Let people decide who they want. So everything should be peaceful. Your governor believes in rule of law and due process. So everybody should be law-abiding. Go and vote for your choice and live quietly.
Wives of the governor, Mrs. Ngozi Adeleke and Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, used the occasion to call on women and youths to come out en masse and vote for candidates of their choice.
Today is the D-Day for us to rescue our Nigeria. Everywhere in churches, women are the ones that outnumbers the whole people. Women are the pillars. Women are the ones that hold the homes, the country, the state, everywhere.
There's no fight, there's no quarrel. Everything is peaceful. By God's grace, the citizens of Osun State, they would have make up their mind and choose whoever they want to vote for.
It has been Abdurrahim Adekilepon reporting.
Osun State Deputy Governor Prince Kola Adewusi has lauded the level of maturity showcased by the electorate while discharging their civic responsibility of voting their leaders. Prince Adewusi stated this shortly after casting his vote at Enuwa polling unit in Ile-Ife. He lauded the Independent National Electoral Commission for acting as an unbiased umpire in the conduct of the election. Speaking in the same vein, a stalwart of the People's Democratic Party, Professor Wale Oladepo, expressed satisfaction in the operations of the bimodal voters accreditation system, describing it as the best the country can have for now. Similarly, Osun State House of Assembly Speaker Honorable Timothy Oweye has lauded the seamless manner in which the presidential and National Assembly elections were conducted today. Honorable Oweye stated this while speaking with Osbc News. He said Nigeria is bigger than an individual, irrespective of his status, noting that unity and togetherness of Nigeria and Nigerians is of immense paramount. In a chat with Osbc News, a voter, Ms. Tosin Ayodeji, lauded the voting exercise but expressed reservation on the low turnout of the youth. In her reaction, Mrs. Florence Olajide, who observed her franchise at Ward 10, Unit 6 in Ilesha, urged inhabitants and voters in the state to be law-abiding and accepting the outcome of the elections.